All right, everybody. This is the look of frustration. Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We are still working on the brakes. These brakes are driving me nuts. Let me tell y'all what's going on. I have brakes. I rebled the system too many times. I rebled them. I gravity bled them. I vacuum bled them. I did all the different bleeds you think. All right, so what happening is if I press a brake, it goes to the floor. It will slow the truck down, but it's no pressure on my foot. The second when I get off the brake and press it again, that's where I get all my pressure. Then I can stop the truck. So I bled the system. I gravity bled the system. I vacuum bled the system. I did the hose in the air technique. There's no more air in this system, but it still does it. So today I was looking up information, doing research, trying to figure it out. I asked ChatGTP, my best friend. I told her my scenario. I told her my situation. It gave me a scenario. It said start. Well, it did say start with bleeding it. Bench bleed in the master. That's been done because I took the master back off. I already bench bled that again. No air. I bled the proportional valve on the bench. No air. Then it said go to my rear brakes, the drums, and it sounded like the drums are out of adjustment. So what it seemed like is happening is that first press, because my drums are not set where they should be, it's opening up. The drum sleeve cylinder is opening it up, putting a very light pressure on it, and then the second press, that's when it's really touching the pads. So what I'm about to do is pull this truck forward, take the back wheels off, both sides, pull the drums off, check all the mechanics in there, make sure it's right, and readjust them. I know you could go behind them and adjust them. I want to make sure everything is right before I do all of that. But it's not an easy task, because to take this off, I gotta pull the axles out. So it is what it is. You know, somebody got to do it. I got to get ready because I want to go to the show. Correction, I got to get ready because I'm going to the show. I don't care what's going on. And listen. If we got a Fred Flintstone stop this truck, I'm going to the show. C10 in the city, I will be there. But nah, seriously, I'm about to pull the truck forward, jack up the back, pull the wheels off. I'm gonna set y'all up on time lapse so y'all can see me working on it. Matter of fact, do me a favor, in the comments, I want y'all to do this with me. I do a lot of time lapse because I know y'all don't want to sit around and watch me do every move, turn every bolt, all of that stuff live. And I don't really have much to talk while I'm turning each bolt live. That's why I do a lot of time lapse. I play music while the time lapse. If it's something else, y'all, if y'all want me to slow it down, if y'all want me to talk more during me working, let me know in the comments so I can make this better. I want to interact with y'all to make the channel better for y'all so y'all can watch it more. Y'all can tell y'all peoples more, you know, get a bigger audience so we can make this channel grow. Because trust and believe me, this ain't my first build. This is just a beginning to a great situation, all right? So I'm asking y'all, my subscribers and my non-subscribers that should be subscribers, you should be, hit the button. Hit the button right there, it's free. Hit it. I'm asking y'all, what do y'all think I should do to make this channel better? All right, we're about to pull this forward. We're about to get busy. Let go. Out. situation, we may have a problem. First of all, look at all these cobwebs. That's first. Wow. All these cobwebs. That's crazy. I don't even know if any of this stuff works. To be honest with you guys, to be honest with y'all, I don't know nothing about drum brakes, but I'm about to learn right now. Is that leaking? It ain't leaking. It ain't wet. It's wet. Oh shoot! I need a cylinder. That could be the problem. Let me call O'Reilly's. See what they got on my 40, homie. Who came outside to play? Look who came outside to play. Say came outside to play. Come here. Put your head up. Pick your head up. Be proud of yourself. You're a pretty girl. Be proud of yourself. Pick your head up. Alright, move there. Go there. Good girl. Alright y'all, I got both sides done. I put the seal on the driver's side. I put the new cylinder, the new brake cylinder on the passenger side. I'm about to bleed them up. This technique online, just put a hose in there. It's just gravity right now, and look all that air coming out. Of course, because it's a new cylinder, but I'm gonna let it do this until it stops. But if you, this is the cheap way, get a hose, run it all the way up high, and then run it back down into a bottle. That's the cheap way, without buying all extra stuff. But as you can see, bubbling. The bubbles are coming up. So I'm gonna let it do this for a while until it stops. And I'm gonna get inside. With this way, you don't even need a second person. I could just go inside and pump and just let the air come out. And when you let the pedal go, the fluid is at the bottom, so the fluid go back in. So no air is getting back in the system. But I'm gonna let it sit here and self-bleed for a minute. And then I'm gonna do the other side just to be sure. And then we're gonna see what this brake pedal feel like, if I fix the problem or not. Alright. So I'm gonna let it do that. I'll be back. Let's see. Alright, everybody. This is the look of frustration. So I changed the brake cylinder, bled it. So much air came out that line. I thought I had it. Yes, it stops better, but it still goes to the floor. I'm gonna try one more thing before I make a power move. I'm gonna try to completely bleed the whole system again tomorrow. Like, buy another big bottle of brake fluid and just start at the back and just get somebody to pump, get it all out. And if that don't work, then there only got to be one more thing, y'all. I got the wrong size bore master cylinder. That's what I'm thinking. I think I need a bigger bore to push more fluid. Because the thing is, it stops. If I push the pedal, it goes to the floor, but it's slowing the truck down to stop. It's not like you pressing the pedal and nothing. I don't think enough fluid is going to all these calipers and cylinders enough to stop it on the first push. So tomorrow, shoot, you know what, screw it, it is what it is. Tomorrow I'm gonna flush the fluid, do it again. If that don't work, Saturday morning I'm going to Summit and I'm buying me a bigger bore master. I have to. It's no ifs, ands, or buts. It gotta happen. And yeah, I think that's what it is. I think my bore is not big enough. But, you know, we're getting there, y'all. A little frustrating. But, you know, it's always the little tiny parts. Building a truck was easy. Cutting the frame was easy. Lowering it, engine work, all that stuff to me was easy. It's the little tiny stuff that roughed my feathers a little bit. One of the brake adjustment screws was seized. I soaked it in PB Blaster and it came right loose, and then I lubed it up, put some grease on it so it wouldn't seize up. But the funny part about it, the side that was seized was the side that was stopping the truck before. Picture that, right? Yeah, but I'm gonna sit here and cry about it. I just gotta figure it out and get back to work, get it back together. You know what? I might just go buy the brake cylinder anyway tomorrow and just flush the system with the new brake joint. I think I need a bigger bore. See, good, bad, and ugly, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth about the manual brakes. Once I figure this out, I think it's gonna be flawless. I really like it compared to anything else. And how you doing? I'm all right. I really like it better than the Hydro Boost. I still would choose it. I just gotta figure out the right bore size. Yo. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, guess what we're going to talk about? Brakes. Hey, man. I said I'm going to show y'all the good, the bad, and ugly when it comes down to these brakes. I stand on what I stand on. Changing this truck over to manual brakes, I still believe it's a good idea. However, I believe the truck came with more problems than I knew. I had both of my rear wheel cylinders was bad. The front calipers, honestly, I ain't even checked yet. Cause I might have to replace those too. But what's going on now is I actually have pedal now. I have pedal. If I get in right now and put the truck in neutral, or even start it up, put it in reverse, and hit the brake, it holds the truck. It'll slow the truck down and it'll stop it. If I had to make an emergency stop, me pressing it one time is not going to stop it. I have to press it and press it again, and then I got full brake. So it makes me think the bore size for that Master is not big enough. This is a 5/16. 1 and 1/16 come on the truck. Doing research, they say, you know, you go smaller, the pedal is easy to press. You might have to press it further, but it's easier to press. It was suggested to go 1 inch, but I said I'm gonna take it a step further and go 5/16, so it could be easier to stop, just in case somebody else want to drive the truck. They don't have to power through the brake to stop the truck. So I took one for the team. So I had to go down to Summit today. I went down to Summit today, y'all. For what? For what, you may ask, and for what I'll show you. 1 inch. I went and bought the 1 inch. Same Master as on there, just a 1 inch bore. Hopefully, this is not a mistake, because this is an expensive mistake. I'm about to do a bench bleed on this and put it on the truck. Take that one off. Hopefully, this is gonna solve it. After these brakes is complete, I got something big I'm doing. It's a lot of work for a little bit of time, but we're gonna do it. So let me get off this soapbox. Stop being a little frustrated. I'm not depressed, because it is what it is. Stop being a little frustrated. I'm about to drop this onto the truck. We're gonna see if it works. I believe this is the solution. I really believe this is the solution. Alright, so let me get off my soapbox. I'm about to put these crush washers on, and we're gonna bench bleed this bead. Because one thing you don't have, half-ass, is your brakes. You need to stop. Don't half-ass your brakes, y'all. You can half-ass a lot of things, but don't play with them brakes. That's more important than anything else on your truck. Alright, we about to get to it. Let's go. Check this out. I didn't do this with my last one. They said, I read or saw somewhere where they said take very little I'm dumb. They said take very little slow strokes and air bubbles will come out. Alright, so check this out. They said you take the screwdriver or whatever you put in there, just move it just a little bit. You see air bubbles coming out. Look at that. I didn't do that with my last one. I didn't do that. I was just worrying about, you know, the bigger stroke. But okay, just take your time. Look at all them air bubbles coming out. So I'm gonna properly bleed this one. Not saying, hey, the other one might still work. But you know, whatever. They say take long strokes, short strokes, fast strokes, slow strokes. They say just stroke it. Get your mind out the gutter. All that air coming out. Look at that. And oh yeah, I forgot they said tap it. Tap it. That's what they said. As you bleed and tap it. I think this is the problem, y'all. I don't think I bled my other one the right way. Unfortunately, I don't have a vise, so I gotta bench bleed it with my hands. So I'm gonna give my hands a break, let that sit, get ready to start unbolting that stuff. Yeah, that's huge. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna test a theory. This is the old master cylinder that was on the truck. I'm gonna do that quick pump thing and see if any air bubbles come out. Well, I know it's air in the line, so you're gonna see some air come out in the beginning because I just put the new lines on it. So I'm gonna get that air out. Get that air out. Get all that air out. Look at that. Look at there. Look at all that freaking air bubbles. Look at all them air bubbles, man. That's my problem. That's my problem. Right there. Oh well. That's what I do it for, y'all. I not only do it for me, I do it for y'all. For y'all people that want to change over. Hey, I'm gonna take the hit and it's alright. It's all good. I can save this master for my next project after this one, or if anybody want to buy it, it's for sale. I'll knock some off of it. It's brand new, but if not, it's cool because I already got a collection of stuff I'm building up for my next project. I got an idea on what that project's going to be, and I don't want to speak on it yet until I complete this and I'm ready to buy it. But I think I found the problem. I think that's the problem. It's just them little stupid air bubbles that's still coming out. Wow. All right, y'all, I guess we got it. I hope we got it. I just got to put a shaft on that one, the shaft that go in the back, because this one is built in, the other one is not. I have to put the shaft in it. But we're gonna see. I got the master on. I re-bled all the brakes. That's the old fluid. It's a brand new one. It's totally empty. But I got all that old fluid out because this was empty. Well, it had a little bit in it. It wasn't completely empty, but look how dirty that was. So I don't know if that came from... I don't know where that came from because I got all new lines in here. So see, did I fix the problem? I'm kind of sure I did. But guess what? Like always, y'all going with me. We're gonna get the real reaction, the real time reaction. It ain't no faking over here, y'all, in Spanky's Corner. We tell y'all the real. We tell y'all the real deal, Holyfield. We ain't over here trying to trick folks. We ain't over here trying to make it seem like what it ain't. I'm telling y'all the real deal, Holyfield. We're gonna see if it worked. Let's see. In the truck. Let's see. First initial. Ow! First initial brake press. It's tight. Give it a minute. Let me see if it's settled. If it go back down, the only thing else I didn't change is the front calipers. We're gonna see. It went back down. It went back down. Oh my gosh. Oh God, this is killing me, bro. Christ. It ain't work. It ain't fix it. Oh God, no. Call O'Reilly's and see if they got any calipers. This is irritating. Like I said, this the real, y'all. This the real. I'm keeping it absolutely real with you. There's only one line I didn't change, and it was this one. So I'm about to call O'Reilly's and see if they got this line and 2 front calipers. Yo, what's up, everybody? Another morning, another day to get back to it. Let's talk about why we're really here. Day number 4, 5, 6. I don't know. One of them days. Brakes. We're still talking about it. So I just went on and said, screw it. I'm gonna replace everything. I ordered front calipers, both sides. So if this don't fix the problem, I don't know what to tell you, because I done replaced everything in this truck brake wise. Brand new right and left caliper. Also, to say I completed everything, I even bought another brake hose for the only hose I didn't replace in the truck. This one. So I'm gonna replace that too. Everything brake wise has been replaced. Everything. So if these front calipers, I promise you, if this don't work, I don't know, man. I don't know. But I really think it's gonna work, because after putting a new master on yesterday, I was driving the truck, hit the brake, it stops. It stops. And I felt that the driver's side stopped harder, like it dipped forward to the driver's side. Makes me think the passenger side caliper wasn't working properly. I think that's where the problem comes in play. But I just replaced both of them. It is what it is. We about to jack this up, take these wheels off, change this caliper, bleed it out, make sure it works. I also got some spaces to put in my springs to lift my truck up. It said it's supposed to raise it up 1.5 inches. We're gonna see. I do need to raise it up, because when I hit big bumps on the highway, it rubs on the inside. I love the way it look. I absolutely love the way it look. I don't want to raise it up, but I have to, just so it can be drivable. And plus, I have to raise it up because I still ain't put the bumper on. That bumper heavy, so that's gonna pull it down even more. Hopefully, these spring spacers sit the truck up far enough to be comfortable and not bottom out, that I don't have to replace the springs, because I might have to replace the coil springs. I don't know if you remember, but I remind you, I have a lowering kit on here, 6 in the front, 8 in the back for the for the C50. That's 3 inches of the spindle, the drop spindle, 3 inches, and then 3-inch springs. So I will probably order, if I had to change the spring, I'll order 1-inch springs, but I'll order it for the big block motor, the heavier motor. Since I put a new cab on here, I don't know how much heavier this cab is compared to the other one. My motor is a steel block motor, which is heavier. The bumper is heavier, and they got all the turbo stuff and all that stuff. So if I had to order the springs, I'll order the 1-inch drop for the big block, so at least a higher spring rate, so it won't be dipping and stuff. The back, I can move it where I need to move. I don't want to put air on at this point. I did ride with a friend that had airbags, and I did not like it. It bounced all over the place. I will put air on the back as a helper, just in case the truck squats, especially after I put my service body on. If the truck squats, I can make it raise back up if I'm towing something, but only if I'm towing something. But we about to get at it. I got work to do. How many more days before C10 in the city? 6. 6 more days. Got 6 days worth of stuff to do. No, I don't. 6 more days before C10 in the city. I got some stuff I need to get done before that. I ain't gonna keep talking. We about to ride with this. Let go. Hey, everybody, check this out. I got the first caliper done. And remember that dirty oil I was talking about? Guess where it came from? All of that just came from inside of that. So dirty. And I just flushed this out yesterday. So obviously it's something inside them calipers that's corroded. Corroded. Rusty, something going on. So I did the driver's side. I'm about to jump on the passenger side. And hopefully this is it. Hopefully this fixes it. I want to test drive it before it rains because we're supposed to get some rain. So I'm gonna get back at it. Yeah, I'll be back. Stay tuned. Yo, what's up, everybody? I'm back. Check this out. Coming back to you from the land of frustration. Me and these brakes is having it out. I've replaced everything in here as far as the brakes, but one item, and that's that rear brake hose because it's kind of effed up, and I'm gonna just make new brake lines back there. I can show you what I'm talking about. So I try to break this loose, but it's seized up. So instead of stripping it out, I'm gonna just make new lines that go from this side to this side and just do it all over. That's easy. It's easy peasy lemon squeezy. However, we got the calipers on. We got the rear cylinders on. We got the new master on. We got new brake lines from the front to the back, minus that. And we about to see, did I fix the brakes? I hope I fixed the brakes. When I say coming from the land of frustration, it's been over a week of trying to figure it out. But needless to say, y'all, I never drove this truck. When I bought this truck, it was taken apart. I put it on the trail. I brought it here. I never knew what the brakes was like. I should have replaced the brakes from the beginning, but I didn't. And that's on me. So if y'all doing a project and you don't know the history of the project, replace your brakes. My next bill, I already talked about it. My next bill is going to be chassis, suspension, brakes, and then I'm going to worry about drivetrain. But yeah, it's very important to have brakes. So we about to do this together. I'm going to get in the truck. Let's see what happens. First time hitting the brakes. Let's see what happens. I got pedal. I got pedal. Yeah. Let's see. Hey. We're gonna see what it do. They work good too. They work good, y'all. Fix the problem. It was the calipers and the wheel cylinders. The whole truck needed a brake makeover. All right, so y'all see it. Y'all witness it. We finally finished with the brakes. My advice, like I said, my advice is if you building something, start with your suspension. No, start at the frame. Start at the frame, go to the suspension, and then your brakes. From now on, whenever I build something, I will put brand new brakes on it all the way around because I chased my tail with unnecessary purchases because it was a bad caliper and a bad wheel cylinder. But that's the history of these old vehicles. You live and learn, right? So learn through my mistake. Don't do what I did. All right. So I think I'm gonna wrap it up here for this week. Y'all stand by.